My beloved child, pause for a moment. Take a breath. Put down the distractions around you and give yourself a few quiet minutes. You did not arrive at this message for no reason. Perhaps your heart has been searching for encouragement. Perhaps you have been carrying questions that you have not known how to answer. Maybe you have prayed for change, waited for an opportunity, or wondered whether your difficult season would ever come to an end. Today, I want you to remember this. Your present circumstances do not have to define your future. There are seasons when everything seems delayed, doors appear closed. Finances become difficult. Relationships change. Your purpose feels distant, and you begin wondering whether your prayers are being heard. But silence does not always mean absence. Sometimes, things are developing beyond what you can see. So stay with me for these next few minutes. Not because leaving would cause you to lose a miracle, but because you deserve the opportunity to quiet your mind, strengthen your faith, and reflect on what the next chapter of your life could look like. If you are ready for a new beginning, write "ready" in the comments. Let those words become a personal declaration. I am ready to move forward. I am ready to grow. I am ready to believe again. My beloved child, I have seen the road you have traveled. I have seen the moments when you smiled in front of everyone while carrying pain privately. I have seen the nights when you questioned your future. I have seen the effort nobody applauded, the prayers nobody heard, and the battles you fought without telling anyone. You may have thought you were forgotten. You were not. Every difficult season has taught you something. Every disappointment has revealed something. Every closed door has forced you to discover strength you did not know you possessed. And now we are going to look at 3 areas of your life that may need to be unlocked, not through magic, but through faith, wisdom, courage, and action. Think of them as 3 divine seals. The first is the seal of provision. There may have been a time when you worked hard but still felt like you were falling behind. Bills appeared faster than solutions. Opportunities seemed to pass you by. You wondered why progress was taking so long. But your financial story is not finished. A breakthrough does not always arrive as unexpected money. Sometimes it comes as an idea. Sometimes it is a new skill. Sometimes it is a conversation, a job opportunity, a wise decision, or the courage to finally stop repeating an old pattern. So instead of asking only, "When will money come to me?" ask, "What can I build, learn, change, or pursue that will create a better future?" That question changes your posture. If you believe your circumstances can improve, write "provision" in the comments. Then take one practical step today. Review your finances. Apply for the opportunity. Make the phone call. Learn the skill. Start the project. Ask for guidance. Faith and action can walk together. Now we come to the second seal, relationships. You were never designed to carry every burden alone. Some people entered your life for a season. Some taught you lessons. Some encouraged you. And some relationships may have taken more from you than they gave. This next season may require you to create space. Creating space does not always mean anger, arguments, or dramatic endings. Sometimes it simply means establishing boundaries. Sometimes it means refusing to participate in conversations that destroy your peace. Sometimes it means choosing people who respect your growth instead of people who are comfortable with your limitations. The right connections will not always look spectacular at first. A mentor may appear through an ordinary conversation. A future friend may enter your life through work. A meaningful partnership may begin with a simple introduction. Pay attention. You do not need to chase every person. You need to recognize healthy connections when they appear. If you are ready to welcome better relationships, write "open" below. And remember, while you are praying for good people to enter your life, become the kind of person who can sustain those relationships. There is also something I want to say to our family watching this message. Creating these videos requires time, editing, equipment, research, and countless hours of work. If this channel has encouraged you during a difficult season and you genuinely want to help us continue, you can support the channel through the link provided in the pinned comment. There is no pressure and no obligation. Your encouragement, prayer, comment, share, or financial support can all help us continue creating messages of hope for people who need them. Thank you for being part of this community. Now we come to the third and deepest seal. The seal of purpose. Perhaps this is the area where you have felt the greatest frustration. You know there is more inside you, but you do not know exactly how to reach it. You have ideas, dreams, talents, and desires, yet fear keeps whispering. What if I fail? What if I am too late? What if I am not good enough? Listen carefully. You do not need to know the entire path before taking the next step. Purpose is often discovered while walking. You may not receive the whole map today. You may only receive the next direction. Take it. You may have spent years waiting for perfect confidence before beginning. But confidence often comes after action, not before it. So release the belief that you must have everything figured out. Start where you are. Use what you have. Learn what you do not know. Ask for help when you need it. And keep moving. If you are ready to pursue your purpose with courage, write "purpose" in the comments. Now imagine what happens when these three areas begin working together. Provision gives you stability. Healthy relationships give you support. Purpose gives you direction. Together, they create what I call your divine momentum. Divine momentum is not a mysterious force that removes every obstacle from your life. It is the growing alignment between your faith, your choices, your character, and your calling. You stop chasing everything. You become more intentional. You begin recognizing opportunities. You become wiser about the people you allow close to you. You notice possibilities that fear once hid from you. And slowly, your life begins to move. But I need to warn you about something. When you begin changing, not everyone will understand you. Some people may question your decisions. Others may remind you of the person you used to be. Some may become uncomfortable when you establish boundaries. Do not allow their opinions to determine your future. You do not need to fight everyone who disagrees with you. You simply need to remain faithful to what you know is right. Protect your peace. Protect your attention. Protect the vision that God has placed in your heart. Not every argument deserves your response. Not every invitation deserves your yes. Not every opportunity deserves your energy. Wisdom is knowing what to accept and what to release. And now, I want you to think about the next 72 hours. Do not treat these 3 days as a magical deadline. Treat them as a reset. For the next 72 hours, become intentional. Pray. Reflect. Give thanks. Watch your words. Watch your thoughts. Take action. Look for opportunities instead of only looking for problems. If you need to make an important phone call, make it. If you have been postponing an application, submit it. If you need to apologize, consider doing so. If you need to establish a boundary, establish it respectfully. If you have a dream that you keep postponing, take one small step toward it. Do something that your future self will thank you for. And stay grateful. Do not wait until everything is perfect before thanking God. Be grateful for the breath in your lungs. Be grateful for another morning. Be grateful for the lessons you survived. Be grateful for the people who genuinely love you. Be grateful for the opportunities you have not yet recognized. Gratitude does not deny your problems. It reminds you that your problems are not the entirety of your story. My beloved child, perhaps you came here expecting a miracle. Maybe the miracle you needed was not an instant change in circumstances. Maybe it was a renewed mind. Maybe it was courage. Maybe it was clarity. Maybe it was the realization that you are not finished. Your story is still being written. The chapter you are living today is not the final chapter. The disappointment is not the conclusion. The closed door is not the end. The season of uncertainty is not proof that your future has disappeared. There is still time to rebuild. There is still time to learn. There is still time to love again. There is still time to pursue the dream. There is still time to become the person you were created to be. So go forward with faith. Go forward with wisdom. Go forward with humility. Go forward with courage. Do not demand that tomorrow look exactly the way you imagined it. Trust that new possibilities can emerge as you take faithful steps today. The 3 seals are not chains holding your destiny hostage. They are reminders of what you are being called to examine: provision, relationships, purpose. Strengthen what needs strengthening. Release what needs releasing. Build what needs building. And keep your heart close to God through the process. If this message encouraged you, share it with someone who may need hope today. Not because sharing guarantees a miracle, but because encouragement becomes more powerful when it reaches another person who is struggling in silence. And if you want to support this channel, the support link is available in the pinned comment. Thank you for being here. Thank you for believing that better days can come. Thank you for choosing hope when fear would have been easier. Now take a deep breath. Lift your head. Say a prayer. Take your next step. And remember this: you are not forgotten. You are not finished. Your past does not have the final word over your future. May God give you wisdom for your decisions, strength for your challenges, peace for your heart, courage for your calling, and discernment for every door that appears before you. May the next chapter bring growth where there was frustration, healing where there was pain, clarity where there was confusion, and meaningful opportunities where there once seemed to be none. Walk forward in faith. Walk forward in peace. Walk forward with purpose. Your next chapter begins, not because you watched a video, but because you chose to believe, to act, and to keep moving. Amen. Dear family, if these messages have encouraged you, inspired you, or helped you through a difficult moment, thank you for being part of this community. Our channel continues because of your prayers, engagement, encouragement, and voluntary support. If you would like to help us keep creating these uplifting messages, you can find the support option in the pinned comment. Every kind word, every share, every prayer, and every contribution helps us continue. May God bless you, strengthen you, and guide you in every step ahead.